Good morning, Van Wert. Today we are working on multiplying polynomials. The first we're going to do is review the distributive property. You did this back when you were in middle school with hands-on algebra, so this is not a new concept. We have 2 times the quantity x plus 4. We're distributing the 2, so it's going to be 2 times x, and then it's going to be plus 2 times 4. So 2 times x is 2x. 2 times 4 is 8. So your final answer would be 2x plus 8. Sometimes we do the distributive property with a monomial times a trinomial. So it's same process. 3x times 2x squared, 3x times negative 5x, and 3x times 3. So when you work through this, you've got 3 times 2, which is 6, x times x squared, which is x cubed. Remember, x squared means x times x, so it's x times x times x. How many x's would there be? There would be 3 of them. Or you can think of if the bases are the same, you're adding the exponents. There's a 1 here, 2 there, which gives you 3. Next term, we have negative 3x times 5x. Negative 3 times 5 gives you your negative 15. X times x is x squared. When you're multiplying, you add the exponents. Those would both be 1. The last one is 3x times 3, which gives you 9x. Another example of a monomial times a trinomial. 5x times 7x to the 4th. 5 times 7 is 35. X times x to the 4th would be x to the 5th. Multiplying the first term, the monomial times the second term. 5 times negative 2 gives you negative 10. X times x cubed would give you x to the 4th. And then we have 5x times 8x. 5 times 8 gives me 40. X times x gives me x squared. That was multiplying by a monomial. Now we're going to multiply binomials by binomials, and now we're going to be using FOIL. FOIL stands for first, outer, inner, last. So first is what you see first in both parentheses. So I'm taking x times x, which is x squared. Outer are the 2 that are the farthest apart. So I'm taking x times 2, which is 2x. Inner are the 2 that are the closest together. So I'm taking negative 3 times x, which is negative 3x. And last is what's last in both parentheses. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. We're going to combine our like terms. We have 2x's and negative 3x's. So if you have 2 of something and you owe me 3, you owe me 1. So your final answer would be x squared minus 1x minus 6. X squared minus 1x minus 6. We cannot combine any of these terms because they're not like terms. Let's do another one. Kind of color coordinated this one a little bit better for you. The F in FOIL stands for first. 3x times 2x. 3 times 2 is 6. X times x is x squared. Outer, 3x times 1, which is 3x. Inner are the 2 that are closest together. 4 times 2x, which is 8x. And last is what's last in both parentheses. 4 times 1 is 4. We're going to combine our like terms. If you have 3x's and you have 8 more, you have 11x's. So our final answer here is 6x squared plus 11x plus 4. Okay, I know you've done some of this before, so I'm hoping this is not going to be difficult for you, but it's good practice for what's to come. Next problem, 5x minus 7 times the quantity 3x plus 4. First, 5x times 3x. 3 times 5 is 15. X times x is x squared. Then we do outer, the 2 that are the farthest apart. 5x times 4, which is 20x. Inner, negative 7 times 3, which is negative 21x. Last, what's last in both parentheses? Negative 7 times 4, which gives me negative 28. I'm going to combine my like terms. So you have 20x's, but you owe me 21, so you still owe me 1. The final answer would be 15x squared minus 1x minus 28. And the next problem, 9x minus 3 times the quantity 9x plus 3. First, 9x times 9x. 9 times 9, 81. X times x, x squared. So our first term is 81x squared. Outer is 9x times 3. 9 times 3 is 27 times x, so it gives me 27x. Enter negative 3 times 9x will give me negative 27x. And last, negative 3 times 3 gives me negative 9. So this time when we combine our like terms, we have 27x's and negative 27x's, which gives me 0. So there's no b term, there's no middle term. So our final answer is 81x squared minus 9. And the last problem we're going to do for today, 7x plus 2x cubed times the quantity 3x squared minus 1. First in both parentheses, so we're taking 7x times 3x squared. 7 times 3 is 21. X times x squared is x cubed. Outer, you're taking your 7x times negative 1, which will give you negative 7x. Inner gives you 2x cubed times 3x squared, which will give you 2 times 3 is 6. X cubed times x squared is x to the 5th. Last is 2x cubed times negative 1, which is negative 2x cubed. This time our like terms are our first and our last. So if you have 21x cubes and you owe me 2x cubes, you still have 19x cubes left. When you get done with this, you want to write your answer in decreasing order. So we have a degree of 5, we have a degree of 3, and we have a degree of 1. So we want to have our degree of 5 first. So it becomes 6x to the 5th plus 19x cubed minus 7x squared. Remember, you're going to put them in decreasing order, exponents highest to the lowest. Okay? I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Miss ya. Bye.